Every person possesses desires in life that they want to pursue. But are they truly articulated wishes or merely beautiful imaginings? Is it necessary to know what one wants? These questions and more, which deal with important things in life, are explored through 3 short stories. Close your eyes and listen. The Farmer's Wishes. Once upon a time, there was a poor Chinese rice farmer who, despite all his hard work, couldn't seem to get ahead in life. One evening he encountered the Moon Hare, known to every child for being able to grant people any wish. "I have come," said the Moon Hare, "to help you. I will take you to the Wish Mountain, where you can choose whatever you want." And before he knew it, the rice farmer found himself in front of a magnificent gate. Above the gate it was written, "Every wish comes true." "Great," thought the farmer, rubbing his hands together. "My miserable life will finally come to an end." Expectantly he stepped through the gate. An old man with white hair stood by the gate and greeted the farmer, saying, "Whatever you wish for will come true. But first, you must know what you can wish for in the first place. Therefore, follow me." The old man led the farmer through several halls, each more beautiful than the other. "Here," said the wise man, "in the first hall you see the Sword of Glory. Whoever wishes for it will become a mighty general. They will rush from victory to victory, and their name will be remembered even in the most distant times. Do you want that?" "Not bad," the farmer thought to himself. "Fame is a beautiful thing, and I'd love to see the villagers' faces if I were to become a general. But I'll think it over again." So he said, "Let's move on for now." "All right, let's continue," said the wise man with a smile. In the second hall, he showed the farmer the Book of Wisdom. "Whoever wishes for this will be granted all the secrets of heaven and earth." The farmer thought, "I've always wanted to know a lot. That might be just the thing, but I'll think it over again." In the third hall, there was a box made of pure gold. "This is the chest of wealth. Whoever wishes for it will have gold come to them, whether they work for it or not." "Ha!" laughed the farmer. "That might be the right thing. Whoever is rich is the happiest person in the world. But wait, happiness and wealth are 2 different things. I'm not sure. Let's go further." And so the farmer went from hall to hall without making a decision. After they had seen the last hall, the old man said to the farmer, "Now choose. Whatever you wish for will be fulfilled." "You must give me a little more time," said the farmer. "I still need to think things over." At that moment, however, the gate behind him closed, and the wise man had disappeared. The farmer found himself back at home. The Moon Hare was sitting in front of him again and said, "Poor farmer like you. Most people are unsure of what they should wish for. They wish for everything and get nothing. Whatever a person wishes for, the gods grant them, but the person must know what they want." What are the important things in your life? One day, a time management expert gives a presentation to a group of students studying economics. He wants to convey an important point to them using an illustration they won't forget. Standing before this group of qualified future business leaders, he says, "Okay, time for a riddle." He takes an empty 5-liter water jug with a very large opening and places it on the table in front of him. Then he carefully places about 12 fist-sized rocks, one by one, into the water jug. When the jug is filled to the top with the rocks, leaving no room for another, he asks if the jug is full. They all say, "Yes." He asks, "Really?" He reaches under the table and brings out a bucket of pebbles, some of which he pours into the water jug, shaking it so that the pebbles settle into the gaps between the large rocks. He asks the group again, "Is the jug full now?" This time the class understands, and one person answers, "Probably not." "Good," he responds. He reaches under the table again and brings out a bucket full of sand. He pours the sand into the jug, and once again, the sand finds its way into the gaps between the large rocks and the pebbles. Then he asks, "Is the jug full now?" "No!" the class shouts. Again he says, "Good!" Next, he takes a jug filled with water and pours the water into the other jug until it reaches the brim. Now he looks at the class and asks them, "What is the point of my demonstration?" One student raises their hand and says, "It means that no matter how full your schedule is, If you try hard enough, you can still fit in one more appointment. No, replies the lecturer. That's not the point. The moral of this demonstration is, if you don't fill the jug with the big rocks first, you won't be able to fit them in later. What are the big rocks in your life? Your children, loved ones, education, dreams, significant occasions, teaching and mentoring others, doing things you love, time for yourself, your health, your life partner? Always remember to put the big rocks first in your life, or else you won't fit them all in. If you start with the unimportant things, your life will be filled with small things, and you'll be preoccupied with matters that hold no value, leaving you with no precious time for the big and important things. Tonight or tomorrow morning, when you ponder over this little story, ask yourself the following question. What are the big rocks in your life? Once you know, fill your water jug with them first. The birth of the butterfly. A scientist observed a butterfly struggling to emerge through a narrow hole in its cocoon. The butterfly struggled for hours to free itself. The scientist felt pity for the butterfly and went to the kitchen, fetched a small knife, and carefully widened the hole in the cocoon to make it easier for the butterfly to come out. The butterfly emerged very quickly and effortlessly. However, what the man saw frightened him. The butterfly that emerged was crippled. Its wings were very short, and it could only flutter but not fly properly. The scientist went to a friend, a biologist, and asked him, "Why are the wings so short, and why can't this butterfly fly properly?" The biologist asked him what he had done. The scientist explained that he had helped the butterfly to emerge from the cocoon more easily. That was the worst thing you could have done. Because of the narrow opening, the butterfly is forced to squeeze through it. Only then are its wings squeezed out of its body, and when it is fully emerged, it can fly. By helping it and trying to spare it from pain, you may have helped it in the short term, but in the long term, you made it crippled. Sometimes we need pain to unfold ourselves, to become who we can be. Therefore, hardship is often necessary, an opportunity for growth that we can embrace.